Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, I want you to mark June the 6th down in your calendars because this is a special energetic day where we have two events that are intertwining energies into our lives. This is a blast of beautiful energy that is going to work in our favors. The first thing that's happening is the 6-6 portal. Now, this portal is active and open on June the 6th. It's bringing the energy of home, family, relationships, and care and nurture into our lives. So you're going to find yourselves over the next little while tending to your home, things in your home like gardening, cleaning, connecting with your family, wanting to spend more time with your family and loved ones. It's also about connection to spirit, expansion, really opening up and being receptive to all the love and care that is coming into your life. Now, with the new moon in Gemini, which is also happening on June the 6th, that is the second event. We have this beautiful energy of communication, of adaptability and learning. This is where you're going to see your life really expand, is through the information that you receive, through those connections, through tending to things, right? The things that actually mean something to you. So being communicative, being flexible and adaptable to changes and things happening in your life, but also learning along the way. Some of you might be finding that you're thirsty for knowledge. You're reading books more this month. So this is the energy. We want to actually pull it into our lives through the strings of abundance. And this is really going to open our path up a little bit more clearer. Okay. So what I've got planned for you today is I'm going to open your reading with a moon mantra. All right. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. We want to pull some light in through these energies. And also I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. Now, these messages I might not understand, so I want you to place them wherever it resonates for you. I'm also going to pull an angel number for you today as well, okay, to close off your reading. So those of you that are seeing any kind of angel numbers or repeating numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear through this moon mantra. So we are getting for you today, I grasp my heart's inner fire and take it deep. Deep within, deep down through the soles of my feet. Through the roots of the trees, the soil. Deeper until it connects with the heart of Gaia where it melds. Our rhythmic hearts beating together with the ancestral knowing that it is time to rise together as one. What a beautiful mantra today. So feel free to write this down, Cancer. I'm going to read this to you one more time. I grasp my heart's inner fire and take it deep. Deep within, deep down through the soles of my feet. Through the roots of the trees, the soil. Deeper until it connects with the heart of Gaia where it melds. Our rhythmic hearts beating together with the ancestral knowing that it is time to rise together as one. So look at that. I love this for you today. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you today, temperance. Look at that, balance. This is all about bringing harmony into your own life, taking the necessary actions in order to create that peace and calm. I do feel that some of you might be feeling a little unstable around certain things in your life. This is where Spirit is reminding you that, okay, it's time to ground and center, okay? Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, so the temperance to start, we have the 8 of Swords. So you know what? This portal is all about you releasing yourself and breaking free. Okay, Cancer, so when we activate this portal using a candle, setting an intention, this is where we're now starting to break and release ourselves from things that are holding us back. We've got the full moon here, so your path is going to be illuminated. Spirit is going to connect and share with you how to navigate through this. All right. The number 8 here is very powerful. It's all about taking your power back. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, so the 8 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness, Cancer, what is going on here? This is really intense stuff here that some of you are dealing with. And I feel now is the time, is what Spirit is saying. Now is the time for you to really release and let go. I feel this is where your life is really going to change. This is going to be the beginning of that change for you. So it's all about letting go of that hurt, that pain. Forgiveness is also in this card for you. So the 3 of Swords, okay? So you know, through balance, through centering and grounding yourself, you are going to get through anything in your life, Cancer. So before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your rising and your moon signs, okay? So temperance, balance, cultivating this inner peace, this inner calm, you know, using some sort of daily practice, having a ritual, something sacred that you do in your day-to-day life that builds this calm within you. Okay, so practicing and applying different things in your life. Music for me is huge. I talk about this because it's easy. You turn on music, it changes my mood, it gets me into that rhythm and uplifts my energy. Sometimes I like to listen to courses or someone else speaking that inspires me. So implementing things in your life because you know yourself the best here, Cancer. So you want to choose things that you know will uplift your energy. So anytime that you're feeling a little bit unstable because some of the things that you're dealing, whether these are internally or externally, you want to have something that is that works for you every single time. And sometimes there's a discovery in this in itself, the exploration of learning to cultivate this. So think of this as an adventure for yourself, right? Something fun that you can do to see, oh my gosh, what does this do for me? What does that do for me? Yoga right now is really good because I had a really hard time with that at first. I was really unstable, but to create that balance, I had to remain consistent. And through that consistency, I didn't like yoga in the beginning. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't like exercising. So I started to go consistently. I'm really good with consistency. So when I set myself to do something, I'm good at keeping up with it. So I started doing that. I did have a few hiccups here and there. I'm only human, right? I've been really good at that. Now I'm thinking about advancing because I'm in this place of peace when I go to that yoga class. So implement things here in your life, Cancer, to really uplift your spirit, calm your spirit, learning how to really master this part of yourself. Okay, so this is why the Temperance card is coming in. This is the energy through that portal. And you know what? The center of this is love. There's compassion towards yourself, but also others. Right? So love is at the core here. Spirit is really wanting you to remember that nurture and care towards yourselves and the things around you. So, you know, even creating peace in your home, cleaning things up, rearranging things so that you feel good and peaceful in that sacred space of your home, even your workspace, your car, cleaning out the fridge, whatever this is, right? It's just clearing that space and creating calm energy. Now, the other thing that Spirit is showing me is to open your curtains, allow the sunlight to come in, okay? So there's this need for sunlight. So vitamin D and vitamin C here are going to be very important for some of you, okay? So cultivating that inner peace, that calm in your internal and external world, okay? Cancer. Now, as we're doing this, it's kind of like, the other thing is I feel that some of you are overwhelmed because there's a lot that you give of yourself. There almost needs to be a balance here because I feel some of you miss giving to yourself because you're giving so much to others. This is where Spirit is asking you to keep some of those cups to yourself, to really nurture and renew and recharge yourself when that's needed, because sometimes this can affect our health. So for some of you, this is physically showing up as signs in your physical health as ailments. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you have some sort of physical ailment, please seek a professional medical expert. Okay. So I'm just reading the cards here and sharing with you what my intuition, what I'm channeling through. Okay. So this is really interesting because I feel that maybe there's somebody out there that is not wanting to see this. You're just kind of, you're comfortable in your discomfort. You're okay there, and it's because you feel safe in that discomfort, because you know kind of what you're dealing with, and you don't want to risk getting out there, because what if it's worse than where you are, or whatever the reason is, right? There's lots of different scenarios that play in our minds, or perhaps you're limited because of some restrictions that you placed on yourself, some sort of limits that you also again placed, or like beliefs, things that you don't like. There's almost like this loss of faith here with this. So this is what Spirit is wanting you to activate right now. Those of you that are in a place of hardship, that are feeling like you're stuck in a situation, you're not able to move forward. Perhaps there's some pain and hurts that you're dealing with. This is where Spirit really wants you to pull this energy in that is going to activate and help you release yourself from this energy here. But you have to choose to do that. You have to be an active participant in your life and not take a passive role. Okay, so if you're really committing to following your dreams, if there's something that you desire, if you want to break free from this, it's now time to tap into that inner strength, because the number 8 is a very powerful card. It's a card of courage, a card of bravery, a number of bravery, right? It's almost like a take charge energy. So they're wanting you to take the first step of breaking free from whatever this place is. I feel like this is almost, it feels like a white picket fence, but it's an illusion. And you're behind that white picket fence, and you've almost closed off to your connection, your true essence, and really are in this place that you think might be what it is that you want, but it's actually not. And this is through the moonlight that this awareness, this thought is coming in from. It's the moonlight that is starting to show you things that were once hidden in your life. So you're starting to see things differently. You're starting to notice that, whatever life you're in, perhaps, yes, you've created it, you're comfortable with there, but it's not really what you want. There's something else. So this is where Spirit is asking you to break free. And again, through love, harmony within yourself, trusting yourself to break free from this, trusting yourself that you know where to go, you know what it is that you are doing, and connecting with Spirit, opening yourself up to Spirit's connection so that guidance can come in. This is where you trust your gut instincts, right? So there's a little bit of work that some of you need to do here, but again, commitment here is going to be very huge, and this is an action card. There is no holding back here. This card is all about moving forward, okay? And the 3 of Swords, here we have to release and let go. And what a perfect opportunity, a perfect time to do that. So for you, Cancer, there's some major activations that are going on. You're being built stronger. You're about to see a very big shift in your life because you are the one that is about to create it. Any kind of pains and hurts, release and let them go. Someone said something to you, you're carrying this around, let it go. And, there's different kind of practices that we can use in our life in order to release and let go. One for me is that always works is writing things down, just getting that emotion, getting that thought, everything, emptying it onto a sheet of paper. It doesn't even have to make sense. Sometimes I feel like I'm just babbling on about just nothings. And sometimes that's all it is. You just need to get out that pent up energy, right? Forgiveness here is going to be huge, using visualizations to forgive someone, or even writing a letter to them that you don't have to give them, right? You don't have to give anyone anything. It's just a letter that you write to this person, about how you're feeling, what they've done to you, how that made you feel, everything like that, to release, let go, and forgive. You don't have to forget, but forgiveness here is really going to take a huge weight off your shoulder. So again, everything is heart-centered here. We have to release the things that are sitting on our hearts, okay? Things that are from the past, the experiences that you've experienced, whatever this is for you. Cancer, it's now time for you to release it and let it go. Now I'm getting heartbreak. There's like almost like a grudge here as well. What is this for you? A grudge you're holding on to. Why are you holding on to that grudge? What's that going to do? And, you know, when you're in that scenario, let's say that grudge, whatever it is that you're hoping to happen, the outcome happens, then what? I always think about this, then what? Then what's going to happen? Then nothing, right? Maybe I'll feel better, but maybe not. Who knows, right? So why hold on to something that it has nothing to do with anything, right? Yes, something happened in the moment, in the past. It's over, it's gone, it's done with. So we want to close that chapter. So this is where you're closing some chapters, Cancer. And they're really wanting you to focus on health here, especially your heart health. So taking the foods, vitamins, and the things that you need necessary for your heart. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time with talking here today. But also exercises, your wellness here, taking care of your heart, because this month for you, it's all heart-centered, especially with this 666 portal energy coming in, okay? And even with the new moon here, speaking your truth. Perhaps some of you are holding on to things that you're not speaking. And because you're holding back, it's creating this stress in your body. So it's all about speaking up, speaking your truth. Also, releasing energies like any kind of pain or sadness into something productive, maybe through creativity, painting your sadness out, you know, going to the gym, a punching bag, and, you know, working out as a form of releasing that aggression. Whatever you can do to release that energy. It doesn't always have to be on a sheet of paper. It could be in some sort of creative form, one that you're passionate about. This could be like a side hobby for you. All right. So the Three of Swords, so major releasing and letting go and activating. So I'm getting He-Man, She-Ra strength here. You know how they get struck by like that lightning bolt and it's this force. This is what I feel is coming in for you. So this is where you're really opening up. You're really opening up this month, and you're going to see how that actually starts to build some changes in your life. You're going to see how that activation starts to take shape in your life. So yes, there is a change coming in, most definitely, but a really good one, okay? And that adjustment period, as that change is taking shape, is where you're going to gain the most strength by what it is, through what it is that you're going through, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. And I love this deck. I just absolutely love it. And you can tell because the pages are falling apart. So let's pull one card and see what it is that Spirit would like you to hear. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is also going to come through this card. So we are getting here hostilities, conflict, and unrest. Look at that. So I don't know if any of you are seeing any of the images or anything here on this card. If it's piquing your intuition here, we've got a Black Panther with her. So she has a loyal force, a loyal connection with her. The number 31 on this card, perhaps you're 31 years old as you're watching this reading, or you're born on the 31st. For timing, I'm getting the 31st of the month, 31 days and 31 weeks, also 31 hours, okay? So hostilities, let's take a look here. The message here is the priestess in this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon. Drawing on the power of the light she holds in her hands, the panther is growing, baring its teeth. Sorry, barring or bare? I'm going to read this one more time. So the priestess in this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing on the power of the light she holds in her hands. The panther is growing, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to beware. Wow. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, Cancer. Or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or your sense of power. There may be a family member or a coworker or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in. But that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of your fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. Be brave in the face of confrontation and know that you are capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength of the panther within you, and the light of divine assists you and is always at hand. So look at that. What a powerful message for you today. Now, this also comes with an affirmation, so feel free to write this down and use this in your life. So I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and my ability to take charge. I'm going to read this one more time. I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and in my ability to take charge. So look at that. Hostilities. Let's release any kind of hostilities by taking back our power. All right, so now I am going to pull 3 personal messages for you. Now, with these messages, I might not understand them, so I want you to place them wherever they resonate for you today, okay? So we are getting for you today, explore the possibilities. So it's time to explore the possibilities, Cancer. All right, next, let go of the idea that you're not ready. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. And the third card for you is don't stop living your life because of someone else. Don't stop living your life because of someone else, okay? So I'm going to now pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting... angels are near. Look at that. Angels are always near. They're always keeping you safe and protected is what they're saying here. So if you're seeing the number 80, look at this. We're getting another 8 in a card for you. So power. This is what you are activating within yourself through this portal. So those of you that are seeing the number 8s, perhaps you're born on the 8th of the month. I'm getting here 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 hours, and 8 months. Okay, so the message here is you're getting reassurance. So pay attention to some of the signs coming into your awareness because they are confirming and reassuring you that you are safe and you're protected. There's support through your guardian angels. There's uplifting messages that are also being delivered to you here, letting you know that you are under protection by your angels, your spirit guides. Okay, so look at that 80. If you're seeing number 8s around, you have the power to move forward because you are protected, okay? So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.